Yes, right. Here we go. Hello, hello. Good afternoon. Happy Friday, everyone. It's been a while since we've been here together. I guess like 1 week or more than that. I don't know. But it
One
feels like
week, two.
it's been ages since we've been here together talking to you guys, and we are so excited to be here again. Happy Friday and happy May. Hopefully, you have set your dates for your goal for May. We're still in the beginning. If you haven't set your goals, go ahead and do it. So, if you are new here, my name is Noor Al Masri. I am the founder of Nora's Books, and I am known as the nonprofit CFO. And here is my partner, Brittney C, and I will let her introduce herself.
Happy Friday, as I often say, but first time saying it on here. But I am Brittney C, the founder of Write the Vision Plainly LLC, where I position grant writers, nonprofits, and businesses to acquire grant funding in their first 1 to 3 years. I know it's not often talked about, but I talk about it. So if you follow me for any length of time on any of my platforms, and it's something that I talk about. Why? Because why wait to fund your dream in like 10 years when you can get started right now?
Mm-hmm. Awesome. So, yeah, in order to do that, like you see, our title today is How to Win Grants in the First Year. In order to do that, you really need to do like you need to be serious in the beginning. You need to start right, like we always say. You need to start right since inception, since the registration, register the right way, and then do things by the book from day one in order to give you a chance to get an award in the first year. However, you have to work your way through, but you have to do it right. Maybe you're not going to get your six figure, you're not going to get your even five figures. I don't know. Brittany can tell you about what you can get, but you can get smaller amount if you're doing things right. And then you can work yourself gradually to add in the levels, like, so when you're two, you're three, your five comes, like now you are more working more towards your millions, 100,000s, all of these stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
in order to do that, you want to start right. You want to do everything by the book. So tell them, Brittany, like how much can they get in their first year? Approximately. I know like we cannot really guarantee anything for anyone, but like if they work correctly, what tell them your tips and
That
how much.
is true. That is true. I can't guarantee you a grant award rather, because that depends on you and what you're doing. For example, you may have done everything by the book, you might have done everything right from formation to now that you're starting your nonprofit or your business, right? But just because you got your 501c3 determination letter or your documents, and they're doing it via email now instead of waiting by mail with the IRS, you even then you can start preparing yourself to acquire grant funding. However, you may not qualify for the $1 million grant, the 100 million. You may not be ready for that right now, but gradually over time, slowly, you may be able to. So I get a lot of pushback from this. You have to start correct in order to separate yourself, if you will, from the competition. Why should they fund you? What are the reasons? Why do you stand out from the crowd? And yes, if I'm being honest, grant writing, acquiring grant funds is saturated. It's very saturated because a lot of people are doing it. But the the difference is getting funded. Can you get funded? Yes, with all the high competition, with all the knowledge that goes into that, with all the red tape and barriers, can you still get funded? And the answer is yes. But I know it's like, oh, but can I just get it now? You have to start the right way. And sometimes, it may not be how you see fit. Like, you can't just cut corners in order to get it. You have to start the right way from the beginning, like Nora said.
Hmm. Yeah. So how you start the right way? Like we always say, like you have to do the registration correctly. So don't limit yourself with just filing the 1023Z. Make sure you have a written plan, business plan. You make sure you have people who are supporting you, not saying no, you don't spend this money, you don't spend this money. You need to make sure you can distinguish, and they can distinguish between expenses and investments. Because when you start your nonprofit, you actually starting a business with a specific tax code that allow you to take people money without getting taxed on it. That is your income. And no, don't go try to sell people some t-shirts and other stuff. There's not gonna make you money. You might have to pay taxes on that. You're gonna pay inventory. You're gonna be left with a tiny dollar amount. It's not gonna get you anywhere. It's gonna actually consume you, take you from the real work that you need to do in order to be qualified to get grants. A lot of money available for you, millions of dollars and maybe more. Like Brittney always say, like a lot of money available for you. But however, even with the so much money available for you, this type of money should only be anywhere between 25 to 35% of your income, of your nonprofit income. The rest should come really from people like you and me. So if you are doing the things right, if you're focusing on marketing to your ideal donors, not just any donors. And no, you're not going to lose anyone if you go to your ideal donors. Instead, you're going to be focusing your energy on these donors that will really care about you. If you don't spam them, you want to you want to know how and what and when you can reach out to them without feeling spammy. Because tell me, how many of you get those messages, please can you help people without parents, can you help us to feed people, and just maybe block that person, right? You don't want to be like these people. You want to make sure you're doing things strategically, you're getting to the people who really care about their your cause. Because if they are looking to do a nonprofit, they might be caring about the same cause. So if you show them yourself, they might say, oh, someone's doing this, so let me just support them instead of they go do their nonprofits and that goes. That's the people, that's the kind of people you want to reach out to. That's the kind of people you want to get into their live streaming to them, like talking to them, like you want them to see you every single time. You want to reach out to them. You want to build a relationship between them with them. And the time being, you are doing the accounting right, you're doing the marketing right, you're doing the reporting right, you're doing your 990, which is your taxes, right. You're doing everything correctly by the book, professional way, like you're running a professional business. Because like you don't want to be just like a sloppy business, you want to do a professional business. And then once you have all of that, now you can go to a grant writer like Brittney and say, hey, Brittney, I've been doing all of this. I have all my documents. Can we try to get money in order to build my way up to get the higher award? Then she can tell you, okay, you're ready, but we need to do this and this and this. But this
Hmm.
is just a matter of like few months, maybe few weeks, whatever. But you should like see, like this is not gonna get you the huge amount of money yet, but it's gonna be good amount of money to build your way up and do the right thing for your organization. Because you've been doing the right thing in the beginning. You're telling them you are qualified to do so many things and you know how to manage the money. If they give you the money, you're gonna manage it right.
Hmm.
So yeah.
And I'll also say this. This goes like Nora, great job in explaining the nonprofit side, especially when it comes to grants in business. Like for your business, if you're not trying to implement business strategies in your nonprofit, if you just have, let's just say, an LLC, the most popular business type, right? And if you guys didn't know, LLCs and companies that run like LLCs are the most favored when it comes to getting grant awards for your business because of the way the taxes are set up. Your personal is separated from your business. And if it's not, it should be. So, um, I teach on the 12 grant components, and two of those are letters. But in that, I often say that a lot of, although it's like 12 steps, a lot of when a lot of you guys who are going after the grants for your business, you'll know that it's less about the components and more about your business. So that's why you have to have your business plan, complete or simple business plan. You have to have P&L statements. You have to have those different things to show that you are making revenue from it, because grants are 30%. Nonprofits are 70. Like whenever you are acquiring this, and this is what we always say, they need to see 65 to 70% of what you've done before you go asking for the 25-30%, which comes from grants. And this does include from your business. They want to see what you've done on your own. And if they say yes to you getting this grant because you started right the first time, you started right from your formation, you've done what you needed to do, you prove that you've gotten the 65 70%, now you're able to qualify for grants. And I know I get pushback because it's just like, well, can I just walk in with a zero amount and ask for a grant? Yes, but they're not going to give it to you because they need to see what you've done. They're trying to trust you, because if they see what you've done in your business or your nonprofit beforehand, now they're able to say, okay, yeah, we trust this person. They proven responsible with their own money, so yeah, we can give them ours. And that's where it gets difficult, because when we're saying, hey, this is how you start, this is a nugget, this is what we mean. So don't take this lightly, take it with all seriousness. And usually this is information that me and Nora charge for, so we love you and we're giving it to you for free, at least as much as we can for now. But yeah, take it, apply it, and then, if you have more questions, or if you maybe you did do the initial setup but you may have like missing pieces, that's when you give me and Nora a call. You call us, you email us, you set up your consultation call with us, and we can help you. We can help you fill in those gaps.
Yes, yes, and we all have our different programs. So if you need help building your donor base, make sure to join my mastermind. It's actually a coaching program that runs 1 year. You get actually lifetime access to the program and two group coaching calls a month. We have multiple organizations joined, and you'll be among these people with a community like you, so you can support each other as well. And you will get my support 24/7 on that Facebook group, and twice a month with the group coaching calls. And you will get live access to the recording timesheets, like everything, every workbook that you will need to grow your donor base, to actually be able to support your organization so you can get ready for grants faster. However, I will let Brittney talk about hers. Um, but for now, we want to talk, because we don't have much time here. We want to talk about our upcoming event. It's going to be in person. We spoke before that it's going to be on in June, but we got a lot of requests actually asking us like, can you make it later in August? and we did listen, and we actually changed the date for August, and we have like several changes and surprises like for you, because we were able to, we made this change, so we were able to do some adjustments for you. But we're not going to tell you everything now. Like, we're going to talk about it next Friday, so join us next Friday. We'll let you know like ahead of time what time is it going to be. But for now, I want you to go join the event on Facebook. So this is the link. You can join the program. I mean the Facebook the event there, and then we're gonna be posting more about the event that we're gonna have for you. It is called Unleash Your Nonprofit Potential. So you can go find out more information there. But hold on, we're gonna have a lot of changes. The time already we told you it was changed. We're gonna make a lot of more changes for you, giving you probably like early bird gifts and other stuff. So watch out for that, and join us next Friday, and join the Facebook event. So because it's gonna be, we're gonna change a lot of information there for you. I don't want to keep you here more. I'm just gonna give you, I give actually Brittney a chance to talk about it and talk about her programs as well, so we can see you next Friday. And you can, we're gonna save this so you can listen to the replay. Let us know if you have any question in the replay, and we will be
Mhm.
talking to you. Go ahead.
So we'll leave like we'll respond, we'll leave a comment, we'll give you this information. Now, of course, we already attached it here, like the link to it, so you already have the link. But if you have like additional questions and you leave them in the comment box, we will respond to you. You guys talk to us, we listened, and we deliver. So more about what I do. I have monthly workshops. I was doing it twice a month, but whenever August comes, I'll be back to monthly. But with my workshops, I really break down the business aspect, because a lot of you guys are curious about that. So on this platform that we're on right now, when we go live on Fridays, as well as my individual platforms, it's like, okay, well, how do I do this for my business? Where do I go? Who do I need to talk to? Well, I don't have X, Y, and Z. What do we do? That's why I host certain workshops, so it can build confidence in you when I give it to you in a nicely wrapped package, and you can watch the videos over and over. You can apply the information, you can work it out on the workbook. So that's how I do my trainings and my workshop. And interactive games. Who doesn't love playing games, right? So with that, I'm found on Eventbrite. Nora and I both are on Eventbrite with us with our events that we're doing together, as well as individual. Follow us on Eventbrite. All of what we do, all of the things that we have, follow us on all our social medias, so you don't miss a beat whenever we are putting this information out there. So even with the available now masterclass, even with what we're doing as individuals, share, subscribe, share with the people that you know need it, share with your grandma's cat, everybody, share it with everybody.
All right, awesome. So thank you so much, Brittany. So yeah, follow us, and also that's remind me of your 990. So if you want to be qualified for grants, you want to have your 990 done, and if your organization on a calendar year, that's deadline is coming soon, May
Don't ask.
15. May 15. So if you don't have anyone to help you with that, feel free to book a call with me, and I would love to help you with that. If you're not ready to file, you need to make an extension. We can help you with extensions as well. Other than that, like I will, to book a call with me, you go to nurisbooks.com/contact, and then you will be able to book a call, and we'll be on Zoom. And with that, we're gonna wish you a very happy weekend and happy Friday, and we'll see you next Friday.
Wait, one last thing. I was gonna say I kind of was like mid sentence, but I was gonna say, don't ask what a 990 is. Please don't ask us that. I
Yeah,
get asked that all the time, and it's like, okay, so I don't need that to get grants, right? Yes, you need your 990 for grants. You
yeah.
need it.
That's your tax form. So no
That
one
is your
can come
tax
mortgage without
form.
your taxes done.
That's how you keep up with your donations. But anyway, yes,
Awesome.
we will see you next week.
Bye.